So primary key you understood. I tell you again, the primary key is a unique key, okay? Or if you create a, you can say this is a parent table, okay? In a parent table is a first table, okay? Where we have a only the first table means the first uh, like a fields, okay, and the reports, okay, and then there will be some sub tables called is a child tables, okay. So we have to understand. Right, foreign key. I'm talking about the foreign key. I will explain in SQL. Okay. So foreign key, it is a link one table to another table. Okay. Foreign key, it's like a department ID. Okay. References department table is a department ID. Right. Like I teach you, I will show you like how foreign key is working. Right. Wait a minute. So here I have already mentioned I created this presentation to show you, okay, and then I will explain on SSMS, okay. So here I mention as a foreign key is is a field, one table that uniquely identifies a row in another table. Right. So I give you the example. Okay, here I mention it acts as a bridge between entities. Right. Entities means like a we suppose we have an employee table. Okay. The employees table we created and you join the organization. Okay, and you get an employee table. There is a thousands employee. So thousands employees, there is some employee ID, names, okay, and like a roles, designation, and department as well, right? Right. So the department wise, if we find the candidates, so like some employees will be in HR department, some employees will be IT department, some employees will be like a finance department, right? So we want created the another table, okay, and make a departments. And a departments we create, we like make a employees details, okay, who whose employees are in which department. So department, because in a first table is an employees table, okay, is there is a department mentioned, but specific department tables we have a department ID. So department ID in a both tables, right? So I tell you how is work, okay, and explain it. Okay, it's a better in Excel. So it means department ID in a first employee table, department table. There is also department ID of the employees. It's making a bridge between both table. So the primary key is like a unique, okay, but the primary key is not making a bridge between two tables. So department ID are making a bridge between the tables, right? Now I tell you, I create a table, new table, employees. Okay, I wait a minute. I have also shown here. Okay, let's see. I will try to zoom it. Uh, okay, then I make it. So I have given here like a products and orders, right? So this is a primary key, right? The product ID, correct? The product ID is a primary key because product ID is one only. Like we have a product, suppose hair oil, right? So I have given for hair oils product ID is a one. Like so, there are thousands products. Okay, like I give you hair and shoulders, right? So hair and shoulders primary key is a one. Okay, so this is a primary key, but now I want make a bridge. Okay, how can I make a bridge? So there's an order. What a order is a we have order is a primary key. It is a hair and shoulders product, right? But here is the primary key is a mention. You can see the like um, arrow, and F key. Okay, is a foreign key. So we order is a primary product. Primary. Okay, we recognize from the primary key, right? Primary key means we order here and shoulders, right? And this is a foreign key which is here. It's a customer, right? So this customer, okay, in a customer in order is a showing in a both. So what there is a bridge. I told you earlier, I have given you one example, okay, but now there's a different thing I tell you. Here is a customer ID, right? Here is the customer ID. Here is the making the bridge, right? But here is the foreign key. Now I make a one example. Okay, employee, right? Okay, employee ID. Okay, the first name or only name. We don't want to make a more columns, right? Name, and then is designation, right? Designation, designation. Okay, and then designation after the date of joining. Okay, right? And in which department he is working? Department ID, right? Okay, how to know department ID? Because and department name as well. We can better understand, right? So this is the first. Okay, make it festival. Hmm, what I'm doing here, formatting style. Okay, no. Okay, let's see. We don't need to more things. Then we'll confuse. Oh shit! I covered more here. I do this only. Okay, I will here employee table, right? This employee. Now another table. I want department. So the department ID, right? And department ID and department name. I will copy this. Let's see. And then the name of the employees, right? Okay. And what should can be add here? Any name? Department ID, department name, okay, and then name, or make it like a date of joining, or like a okay, leader's name, leader's name, okay, or lead name, like this, right? So this is a just an example. Yeah, this is just example. Okay, you have already experienced, so you know, okay, how to like understand, okay, this, okay, because every department work in their department only. If you are working in a HR department, so you will see only HR department people, right? So the department stable, right? Right. Mm, yes, okay, I will also make this here so you better understanding. So 101, okay, name is Priya, okay, designation is HR, okay, and date of joining is any date, please, 2025, okay, and 06, I given any like a random date, okay, the department HR department ID is one, okay, right? Department name is HR, right? I created two employees for this Priya, and another employee is, please tell me the name. Lakshmi. Okay, then there's a two. Lakshmi. Lakshmi. Okay. And date of joining, I can make it here 25. Okay, 20, right? Or 26, whatever. Okay. And this department ID is the same. Okay. Now I want a department ID. Okay, now this is a one HR. I want two candidates name. Okay, is 103, 104. Okay, 103. Sorry, 103, 103, 104. Right. So here is I want uh, like a Sachin. Okay, as in IT. Okay, and date is random date, please. Uh, okay, I mentioned 2024, and the month is make it 5, okay, and 26, right? These are two, department ID is 2, and IT. Designation is a software engineer. Software engineer. Okay, here we can't mention HR, okay, the department name is HR, here's a TA, talent acquisition, right? Talent acquisition is a department, is a HR, right? Okay. And here one more candidate is like a Hadi. Okay, I make a Hadi, and this is also software engineer, right? Software engineer. Okay, similar date I will. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, and this is a department ID too. Sorry. Okay, came back. Okay, and this is IT. I want to show only two departments, okay, not more, because we want to understand only. We are creating this for understanding only, right? That's now. What we have a department ID is a one, is a two, right? Okay, and okay, department name we will, okay, yeah, we will leave it this, okay, leave it this, okay. And because here we don't need to name the department name is a one is HR, one is IT. Lead name you want like Anil, you want is like Abdul, right? Like, so this is an extra one. Okay, don't need to worry about it. Okay, or I will correct it. Let's see. I'm going to correct this. Make it as a one here, right? And I will remove this. So it is better understanding, right? So now we have a this, we have a two departments, one two tables, one is a department, okay, and one is a employee, right? Am I correct? Okay, that's fine. Now we know the lead name who's leading the HR is Anil and IT is Abdul, right? Okay, and we know department here. So what we have a how many departments in organization? One, two right now. What is the company name? ABC. Okay, company name is ABC. Company name is ABC. Okay, got it. So you understand this. Okay, what is the here is the this is a primary key, right? Because the primary key can't be duplicated, as I told you, right? It is a primary key, right? And here is a department is a foreign key. Why? ORTI, foreign key. Oh, now I tell you why. Because if we don't have a department, how can we make this? Do you understand this? Am I right? Suppose here we don't have employee ID. Okay. So how can we know in which department? Okay. How many employees? Right? Am I right? Okay. So we have a this is a foreign key. The foreign key because we have a departments. Okay. We make some groups in the organization as the departments name. Okay. So departments wise, we have to use this department's ID here in the first. Okay. This is a parent table. What is mean? This is a parent table. Parent table and this is a child table. CHILD. So CHILD, right? Child table. Am I right? Okay, child. So this is a child table, and without this, if we don't hire the people in an organization, how can we make the departments or group? Am I right? So if we play the game, we have a 10 people, okay, and 10, we are a 10 guys now, and we want to play a game, right? So definitely we have to divide into two or three groups, right? People, am I right? So you can see any game is a cricket, volleyball, anything. So there is an opponent. Am I right? It's great, right? So this is it means they have a relationship. They are doing something same, right? And they are related to each other, right? If department is there is no department, and how can we analyze who is working in which department? We know this. He is working in this employee, but we don't know in which department he is working, right? That's why we are giving here the role. What is the role? Tier role, software engineering role. What is a software developer, software tester, whatever. Am I right? Right. So that is the foreign key. And what is the relationship here in a foreign key? And it is like a bridge. What is the bridge? I can make it like this. Okay. So the department ID is here as a bridge. Am I right? Between both tables, right? Both tables. Or yeah, you can say this. Okay. Both tables, right? And on these both tables, we can use like a join. Okay. Am I right? Union, unions. Am I right? Right. So what is mostly you can say not a union, but at least join. Okay. Union. Okay. You will be confused. So it's a join. Okay. So what I explained here, the joining. What is a join? You know this, right? So let's see. Okay, here is a department ID. Okay, and we want everything. No, how can you know this? Because through the departments only we will get like this. I want is another things only. I don't want is all these employees. Okay, HR and IT. I want only is a HR employees, non-joining tables, right? Here's joining tables. I want this, right? How can we do? Employee ID? Okay, department ID is one, and name, okay, this. And I want the name or employee ID. How can we know this? I can here edit this, right? Am I right? Okay, what is the mean here? Here is the mean, this. So here is a, what is the department is, okay? So we are getting only the HR department's employees details, right? So why we are getting this? Because we have a this department table, and the foreign key roles as a bridge, and on basis bridge, yeah, between tables we are getting this, so we can add it, right? Okay, now I tell you here. Okay, now I explain and SQL Server. Let's see. So we are talking is a foreign key, right? FORIEGN, foreign keys. Am I right? Now I make a points here, so better understanding because I will share this you, right? So let's see. So it is a link. It is a link one table to another table, right? Second, what is the another? Foreign key. Foreign key. Yeah, foreign key is a department ID as a reference. Am I right? Yeah. Foreign key or what in a bracket department because I explained this one, so I will make this department ID 20 is a reference between table, right? Am I right? No, no. Okay. So like how can we check is adds a conditions rules. Okay. And integer, okay, like a default values, like we have to make a rules here, like how can check and what is the default way. Okay, so we have to understand this after applying. Am I right? How can we apply this? Okay, so like we have two conditions. Okay, I already explained the conditions. Okay, if you want any particulars uh, like department's employee's name, right? So we have to add conditions, conditions, am I right? Like only, only IT department or HR department employees, employees details, am I right? We have to put the conditions, right? And if we want any specific things like others, like suppose we have orders, okay, and we want order tables, okay, other tables. I give you one example. Okay, I want like age limit, okay, like or I want like one like a less than 1 year's experience employees, okay. So we can also use this, right? And we can set a default value if nothing is given, okay. Nothing is given, so default value is automatically present everything. Set a default values if nothing nothing is given, right? So nothing is given, right? Now, okay, so I want to apply here this, okay, and I have explained this here, right? I wait. Yeah. So now, okay, I have explained what is the mean here is a parent. Okay, I again the tables holding the reference primary key. What is a primary key? I have already explained the primary key, right? So without because first we have created this table. If we like open an organization, right? So what is in your mind? What we have to do? I want a software company or start a software company, SW company, okay, right? Okay, what happened? Oh shit, I use, okay, okay, am I right? I want, then I have already goal. Now is a goal, right? Then we need a fund, right? Arranged range fund. Now it's a pillars because we found this. You have a capable, but what a problem here. We need a people to run an organization, right? People need people. How many people you decide, right? Then when you got the people, right, for the organization, right? So then you have to create this table, right? You have to give the people's employee ID, designation, name. Definitely they have already name, but for the recognition or for the name, okay, we have to put here, right, the date of joining, what in which date the person is going to join. You have to mention to make a records, and then what department we have to create a department. Okay, so because these employees hiring for different role, and we have to edit these employees in different departments, then we have to do this. This is the parent table. It means this is there, this is a primary key. So what is the mean here? Here is the mean the table holding the reference primary key. Understand this? That's why it is the parent table. Now, what is the child table? I have already explained. The table contains the foreign key. What is the foreign key? Because we create it after hiring the people, we need a department. We have a multiple department. You have established your goal. You achieve your goal, establish the company, right? Now, after establishing the company, you need to create a departments. And the departments, you have to give the employee ID, sorry, department ID, right? Department ID. Otherwise, there will be some issues. Okay, and to if like here department ID or department name I mention, so there will be some problems. It's better to make a department ID to better understand it, use in SQL. This is the integer values, right? So it is the child table, right? I give you an example. The parents, okay, they got married, they become a parents. Then there are children of one, right? So what is the primary? The primary peoples is the parents, right? The same here is this is the child table, right? And what is the integrity? Ensure that a child records cannot exist without valid parents record. As I given you example, children or parents, right? So without parents, children's cannot exist, right? Am I right? So the similar things we so it what do you mean about it? It is mean it is a simple language what we use in our life, and the rules or regulations follow. Okay, same here in the sequels we do the same things, right? So whatever any language, okay, you learn, okay, whatever English, Hindi, okay, or like French, okay, or like a technical language, so they have a rules, right? They follow how any language can be created because we learn from our life, and we know this what we have to do, and on basis we have thoughts and created technical language to understand or make a better to calculation. Am I right? Yeah, fine, thank you. So you understood this, and if you want I can, what I'm doing here, what happened here, fine. If you want I can create a table as well, but I don't want to waste the time here, okay, because you know how to create a table, how uh, what is the relationship between the table, what is the bridge. Now we will learn, okay, in new tables, okay, we will learn joins. Okay, now we have to learn the clause, right? I told you what is the clause, what is the conditions, right? Let's see. I have also made this cases, okay. Okay. So I have explained this, okay, and but still here, okay, I missed to tell this. So is a like a cascade, okay, a restricts or set null, okay. So like a uh, deletions or updates in the parent table are automatically propagated to all related records in the child table. Yeah, that is good point. I missed to inform. Okay, it means if you anything add here, suppose 105, name is Rohan, Rohan, and this is like department. I tell you, finance. Okay, this is a accountant, right? Joining date is supposed today, right? 2026, and today is a 21 or 20. Today is a 22, right? 20. Oh, sorry, 26, 06. Oh, let's see. Automatically we'll do this. Okay, now. What is the department? Three. Okay. This is a finance. Finance. Okay. So it means department automatically will be reflected here. There was no, yeah, in a foreign key. Okay. Department ID is automatic. Then finance. You don't need to add here these things, right? And the leader, and even leader like Ramesh. Uh, but we don't know. Here I have given you name, but there is actual no need to leave name. This is a department ID. Actual, what is department ID? This department. But some companies are showing the leader's name, but actual this is okay. So it means these details automatically filled here. Okay, so record automatically filled, and no need to maintain this. So that is the benefit here in a child table. Okay, so this is the main restriction. The prevent deletion or update of a parent row if it is currently referenced by any row. Absolutely data safety. So what is mean parent update of a parent row? Parents update of a parent's row if it is a currently referenced by any child row. Absolutely data safely. Okay, I tell you, I give you example. Suppose it's a Rohan. Okay, I make this here, otherwise there's a confusion. Okay, so Rohan, okay, now what you are doing here, so you are updating here, okay, his details, accountant, right? Now he's a lead accountant. Am I right? After 6 months, HR departments analyze Rohan is working good and be promoted here, right? And now his role is a lead accountant. Am I right? So there is any change? There is any change? Hello? Is there any change? No change. Correct. Is it data safely? Data is safely, right? That's they are telling data is a safely. If you change anything, okay, in a child table or parent table, whatever. Most in a parent table, if you change, okay, then is a child table, there will be same. Okay, absolutely data safe. Set is a null. What is a null value? You understand null value? I don't need to explain. Do you want to understand? Okay. When a parent row is deleted, okay, the FK column in the child table is set to null, breaking the link but preserving the data. Okay, I tell you. So suppose this guy, okay, is working here. Now he got another opportunity from another company. Now he's decided ABC company is giving 50,000 monthly. Now I am getting another offer and they are offering 65, 70,000. And we don't know, so we can't retain him. And after the last moment, okay, he told, okay, I'm going to leave, okay, and we don't have budget to retain this employee, or maybe other reasons he was not ready. Okay, he's telling the role is good. Okay, I'm not, maybe a lot of things, right? So now I remove this here. Okay, suppose I remove this here. Okay, this here, and then this automatically remove. Am I right? Okay, become null. But what is they are telling here? Breaking the link. But breaking the link means the link will be remove from both table. I'm talking only one, but whole candidates, right? You can make, because this is a schema. This is a schema of the table. This is a schema of the table. Table is here already. Table is not deleting. Am I right? Table is not deleting. But so what is the relation between the table? We have again the table, right? Foreign key is there. So relation, it is a reference, right? ID. So relationship is R here, right? But data is not here. Data is null. It means breaking the link, but preserving the data. Okay, preserving the data, right? Oh, that's great. You understood. Okay, now. Okay. I have also created this one. Okay. So table. Actually, I created only last day. Okay. I want to explain this better way because lot of people confuse here. Okay. So here is a parent table. Okay. The parent table is a department ID, department name, and the floor. Okay. So we have to map like a foreign key. Okay. In action, and then child table is the employee, full name, and department. Right. So here is a department ID, is a foreign key. Okay, here is a foreign key. So what is the mean here? Here is department I is a foreign key. Here is a primary key, right? In the parent table. So this department make a relationship between this table, right? Right, and this department reference working as a bridge between the tables, right? So I have explained better in this format, okay, but explain again because we got this right here. I have now. So I was telling about SQL clauses, right? So SQL clauses is a logical autonomy and execution flow of the data retrieve or display, right? So how can we do this? Let's see. So there are a lot of things. Okay, clause like a. I think, can you see this? Is visible? So like here, okay, from and or it's a join clause, where clause, group by clause, having clause, select statement, right? We have to learn distinct clause and order by clause and limit clause as well, right? Limit or like offset clause. We have to understand this today, right? Am I right? Now I tell you this clause. So what are clause here? I tell this. So clause are parts of the SQL query. Parts of the SQL queries, right? Used to filter, as I told you else, filter, sort, and organize data. Am I right? Am I right? I tell you how can do this. Okay, first understand this, then I tell you. Okay. So clause help us to control how data is retrieved from table. Am I right? I make this new line better to understand. So clause help us control how data is read or displayed from table. Am I right? Now, how can we do this? Let's see. I tell you. So I have this data, right? I want to use here the filter. How can we use the filter? This is the filter. I make this filter. You know very well, right? I want only employee ID 1. So you can see automatically here we getting this, right? Department ID, am I right? Am I right? So what I'm not talking about this. I'm talking only this. we remove is a foreign key and is a primary key. We are doing this one, right? So we are using filter, okay. And now I remove this filter. Okay, now I want only, that is I think better, but department wise, right? Wait, that's it. I didn't make, okay, okay. Now I want only department wise, right? Okay. So department wise, we got only the Priya and Lakshmi, right? So what? How did I the filter data? Because we use the clause. We use the clause here. Okay. Clause. I'm talking about SQL. Okay. In Excel, there's no clause, but in SQL, we are using clause, right? So clause will help us to make a filter, organize the data. Am I right? Am I right? Now, how to do this? Now, let's see. Uh, Wait a minute. So we have a these. Okay, we will learn first these. Okay, these. So first we have to understand where, right? So where is applied to individual row, right? Like this we have done, right? Individual rows before organize it cannot be used with aggregate function like sum or a or average. Okay. First, we need to understand this. Having, I will teach you. There is a difference. They work same thing, but is a one difference. This is an individual. This is a group difference. I teach you this later. Okay. Otherwise, you will confuse. So first, we have to understand the where clause. So what we have to do? We have to create a table, or we can use this table. Let's see what we have a table. I want to check. Do we have a proper table or not? Otherwise, gender. Okay. Any specific table? No. What a specific table I want? I have to create a specific table where we can. Employee is a good one. Let's see. Uh, we have an employees table, right? Let's see. Select star programs employees. We can see here. I told you how can we see? You know, employees one both, right? Do we have both? I will tell you how can see the tables. I told you already. Okay, this actually this is a fine, but we don't have the proper schema here. I won't create new, or otherwise I have to update, right? Okay, it means we have to make new fields, right? So it's better we can create a new employees one. Let's see, employees one. Here same, okay. So let's do create create table. Uh, do we have order one, right? Order one is I think fine. No? Customer order. Let's see. I think there is a customer. We have created class primary customer table, and we have customer tables. Let's see what do we have a fee. Okay, so here we have to add. Okay, let's see what they have a table. They okay. There's no table. Okay, so I want to make a table where I can apply everything. So I need to make a new table of employees, or like a yeah, or order table I can make. So create table. uh, employees employee table, right? Now please help me two columns name, employees ID, great. Please tell me again, or I make it not null, not null. Okay, not null. Another is the name where 30. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Somebody's calling me. Just a wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Not okay. Name and then please tell me another. Hello. Okay. Department. Department. Department is where also okay. 15. We can make it 15. Okay. Department ID is okay. Pay, yeah. Age. Salary. Okay. It's a float or decimal. Decimal and location where 30, right? And and one more is date of joining. Designation. Yeah, we can also make designations. Yeah, that's great. Date of joining is a date, right? As I told you, use the date and designation. Designation is where, right? Right. Now, so we have created this. What we are doing to change date of joining, salary, name, department is salary. Salary we make here. Remove this, remove department name. Okay, let's see same here. Okay, no need to change. Okay, designation. Make here. It is better. As you can see, am I right? The journey. Okay, that is okay. If we do anything like wrong comma, okay, then we will get error. Let's see, we'll do okay. Primary key, sorry, key. Thank you. Okay, that's why. Okay, yes, thank you. So yeah, it's a typo error, no problem. Okay, that's great. Now we have to insert the records. Now I'm not going to insert the record. You have to just tell, okay, and I have to just enter. Okay, now this is we are practicing as well both two. Okay, right. So learning and practicing. So please tell me the command. No, no, no. I want inserted. I want inserted. Insert enter employee. What I'm going to do directly mention the values. Okay, we have values 101. Okay, Lakshmi Priya. Lakshmi Priya, because this is the only one name we can put properly. Then designation HR. Okay, or TA. Okay, okay. Age is 30. Okay, salary is 50,000. Location is Hosur. Can you spell it? H Hosur. Okay, Hosur. Okay, and date 26 and 20, sorry, 6, 22, right? And one more column, 2 or 3 columns, please. I need a five. I need at least five reports to close or to understand the is a where clause. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, no, yeah, please. Two, any Mohan, any yeah, any Mohan Singh. Okay, TA. Department ID is a 1, is a TA. Same. 32. Okay, 60,000. Bangalore. And date of joining, let's see, 25. Yeah, 103. Kapil. Kapil. SW engineer. Store 70,000. Chennai. Chennai. Like the make change here. One. Let's see. Okay. Name. Sorry. David. Sorry. David. David K. Okay. Let's see. 104. It is okay. Engineer. It's same. Engineer is 2. Okay. Age is 28. Age 65. Same location. Okay. Let's see. Is a 4. Okay. And then is a different department. Kamal. Okay. Kamal. 10, 3, age 35, salary is 55, and he is in Hyderabad or same in a Bangalore. Date of joining is 5, 5. Let's see. Am I right? So, is there any, let's see, we will execute. Is there any problem? Column name or number or supplied value does not match. Okay, column name and numbers are supplied. Wait. Not match one, two. Wait. There is a mistake. We have to check. Let's see. Wait. First, let me do this. Why did you make this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Department. So designation we have a different department ID we don't give. All right. Designation, name, designation, then department ID will be missed. Department ID will be missed, right? No, oh, sorry, department. Only department, This, this is after designation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. HR. This is an IT, right? This is also HR. Okay. Sorry. I will make accordingly. HR. We can do this, okay, like, but no problem. Wait. IT, IT, and again, IT, it is a finance. All right, this will work. Let's see. Okay, now it's work, right? Mm. So we have successfully, okay, recorded these values in the table, right? So we have these employees, am I right? And we have three departments: HR, IT, and finance. The employee roles here, okay, is a TA, software engineer, accountant, right? They have a salary, they have a location, they have a date of join, right? Now, what we are learning is a clause. What it means is a where is applied to individual row before aggregation. Aggregation means it's like a aggregation means before right here filtering before aggregation, right? Like some average count action. Am I right? How can we write it? Select star or everything from employees table where is a designation, is it right, or is a department depart, department is sorry HR, right? Now means we are filtering, we want only the HR department. Let's see, right? How can we use it? So simply we understood. Now I want is the age. Okay, let's see another employees age, sorry, age, no age, what do we have age? We have is a less is a 30. So I want below 30, below 13, right? Below 30. Am I right? So what is a below 30? Only we have a David. Okay, now I want another. Okay, it's below and equivalent below 30. Am I right? So is this correct one? Let's say I think, yeah, wait. I think this is wrong. Yeah. Now is a less than 30 or equal, right? It means we want employees whose is less than 30 or equal 30. Got it? I want only the role wise or name wise or ID wise. Am I right? We can do this, right? Am I right? Now, if I calculate this after, okay, before after aggregation, so the result will be not correct. Am I right? But now I want another example. Wait, I'm copying this. So what is the mean here? I have mentioned filtering before aggregation, right? So before aggregation, I want here aggregation. Okay. So if I aggregation, then I have to use here is a having. Okay. So I will teach you this tomorrow. So I hope you understood this, right? So it totally depends on you how to analyze this, how to use this. You want this more than 30 or equal to. So yeah, I have 30. So it's me 28. We have about four. Is a four candidates only. The one candidate we have already left, right? So we display the four candidates who is a more than or equal 30. What about the salary part? We can do the salary part. Let's see. I give you one more example and then close it. Salary. What do you want? Please tell me. More than equal to 50, right? Am I right? So it means all candidates. Yeah, so we can, yeah, you can make it different because the 50 is a less salary. What we do 65, right? So we will get some difference, right? What it? So we have learned